Conducting research is a significant component in planning and formulation of policies for the successful implementation of any program towards the achievement of agency goals and objectives. Research results are vital instruments in determining areas that needs further improvement to come up with a holistic approach to achieve efficient and effective delivery of service to the clientele. In Fisheries, Dr. Evelyn C. Ame's name is gaining popularity through her remarkable undertakings in the field of research and development. At present, her name is associated with two major endeavors of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Region 2, the Oplan-Sagip-Ludong and eel conservation. In October 2010, upon the directive of DA Secretary Proceso J. Alcala, the Oplan-Sagip-Ludong or OSL program was launched. It aims to foster conservation and protection measures to save Ludong from the brink of impending extinction. Dubbed as the most expensive fish in the country, the fish is also considered as a cultural icon among Cagayanos. With a high commanding price which ranges from 5,000 to 6,000 pesos a kilo, this catadromous fish serves as a source of lucrative income among fishers during its annual spawning season. As head of the Interagency OSL Task Force, Dr. Ame has crafted multi-pronged approaches that are designed to bring back abundance of the fish, which will in turn ensure continuous source of income among fishers. Research undertakings on Ludong includes a study of its reproductive biology, profiling of fishers, exploratory fishing and habitat characterization in its suspected niche, and recently a study on the growth performance of mullet both in hapa and pond. Her research works in collaboration with partner agencies such as the National Fisheries Research and Development Institute or NFRDI and the DA Bureau of Agricultural Research or DA-BAR later became the scientific basis and reference in the issuance of Fisheries Administrative Order 247 declaring closed season for fishing Ludong from its migratory path during spawning season from October 1 to November 15 of the year. Simultaneous with the implementation of the Ludong project, the issue on elvers or eel fry also created a big noise in the market. Elver gathering has long been a thriving industry, particularly along estuarine areas like along the mouth of Cagayan River. Market movement of eel encouraged enterprising townsfolk to act as consolidators. They buy live elvers at 2,500 pesos a kilo, then ship this to Manila for export among eel-consuming countries like Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, and China. Big demand in the East Asian countries escalated as brought about by the Fukushima disaster that hit Japan, promoted importers to look for elvers where the Philippines was not spared. The increase in demand resulted to a sharp rise in the local market. Standing price of elvers started from 2,500 pesos a kilo and gradually went up to 40,000 pesos from 2009 to 2012. This brought gathering frenzy where almost all coastal towns in northern Cagayan got involved in the trade that even school children and tricycle drivers were lured into catching elvers. Following this turn of events and knowing that eel population in the wild along with bycatch can possibly collapse with indiscriminate gathering of eel fry, Dr. Ame conducted research on the status of elvers fisheries in Cagayan province to create a benchmark information on the commodity. Result of the research was used as one of the rationalization in the passage of FAO 242, which provisions implies banning on the export of elvers less than 15 centimeters in length. The law has deterred irresponsible gathering of elvers and discouraged investors in putting up elver or growing culture facility in order to meet prescribed size for export. Through networking, she was able to get foreign support from the Zoological Society of London or ZSL, an international non-government organization which primarily works on conservation and protection of eel population. The ZSL has already completed scoping activities and just awaiting for the funding needed for the implementation of initial project in Region 2. Even before this collaborative endeavor, Dr. Ame has already initiated resource enhancement programs such as algae dispersal in riverine systems to increase population in the wild. These initiatives of Dr. Ame will eventually promote sustainable livelihood of eel fry gatherers and will save the million-dollar industry from declining. Apart from the focal person for these two important and famous fish species, Dr. Ame is also directly involved in the implementation of the sewage development plan for Region 2 and other researchable areas, including other high-value aquamarine life forms such as sea cucumbers, lobsters, and abalone. Backed by her scholastic achievements and long years in public service, she is currently the head of the Fisheries Resource Management Division of BFAR Region 2. As a supervisor, she is known to be strict, yet a compassionate and considerate lady boss. To her family, Dr. Ame is a doting mother to 4 kids and a good wife to her husband and equally brilliant Dr. Ray Ame, who is also a researcher. Dr. Ame's great motivation in life is to make significant contribution in nation building through her chosen craft in research and development. Exploring potential researchable areas and new frontiers in fisheries is one of her passion at work. With these unparalleled accomplishments she has made towards the sustainable development of the fisheries industry, Dr. Evelyn C. Ame's name deserves to be included in the rosters of outstanding researchers in the country.